Good evening and welcome once again to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. I'm Dave Borchardt alongside Chris Goff. And Chris, a huge three-way dance for the tag team title to get things started as we have the American Bulldogs, Mad Dog McDowell and John West coming out first.
Yes, it's the American Bulldogs taking on the Hooligans, who all want a shot at the Heroes for Hire Metro Pro Tag Team Championships, Dave. And tonight, Dave, after a year plus, I think the Heroes are going to go down.
Well, they may go down, but it's got to be the Bulldogs taking them out, right? I mean, all the Hooligans do is lose here at Metro Pro.
David, first of all, don't be that disrespectful to the Hooligans. Devin and Mason, I'm not talking about Neil Diamond Cutter, but Devin and Mason are two of the strongest, best guys here on the roster. Now, yes, John West, what kind of athleticism does this guy have? He does moves for a 265-pound guy that shouldn't be legal. But you know what? Mad Dog McDowell, the strongest guy in the back, possibly. But Dave,
that's what I'm saying. They're
the Hooligans should be the favorites. And what you should be on the Heroes for Hire side. You're the one who kisses those guys' butts.
I do like Heroes for Hire. I'm just saying, I was going to your point. If they lose the title, I'd have to imagine the American Bulldogs would be the most likely to win. And look, Neil Diamond Cutter's not even here to help. How can they possibly win?
He doesn't help. He's more of an albatross, Dave. When he comes out here, he's such a runt, such a big whip. These guys still trying to teach him how to be a man, but it hasn't obviously worked out.
No, wait, there is a ringside, Chris. No, wait, that's a 7-year-old. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, rip on him. Yeah, you're right. Neil Diamond Cutter's horrible. Thank you for playing it.
It was a joke, Chris.
No, your jokes are stupid, first of all. They're not funny.
Of course they're stupid.
Secondly, Mason and Devin Cutter are here to win these tag team titles, Dave. How many chances have they got? They have had to scout it out.
Exactly.
This is going to be their final chance.
How many chances have they failed, Chris? How many
Twice.
How many different ways can they get disqualified?
Yes, they've never gotten pinned by him, right? I don't know, Dave. This is their final chance. You don't know anything. You come here unprepared. You're horrible.
I know. Heroes for Hire are coming out, Chris, and even though you said you're sure they're going to lose the titles, they've had them forever. What a stupid statement by you.
They've had them over a year, Dave, and I don't want to disrespect the Heroes for Hire. Jimmy Rockwell, Zach Thompson, great tag team champions for Metro Pro Wrestling here. But you know what, Dave? Jimmy and Zach, they doubled up in size by both the Hooligans, maybe tripled up in size by the Bulldogs. Look at them. They're coming out here passing out comic books to the kids.
That's great.
I mean, they love the Avengers, the new movie. They wouldn't shut up about it backstage. I mean, I think they're thinking too much about Iron Man and not worried enough about the Hooligans and the Bulldogs.
You got to market yourself, too. Come on, Chris.
Do I?
Well, you don't. Obviously, nobody's going to like
you.
you.
My natural charisma is enough for a marketing, Dave. Come on.
Well, speaking of charisma, we'll hear from Michael Strider and Adam Pearce ahead of their huge match coming up here in just a couple weeks at Turner Rec Center, and also a new segment, Showtime Bradley Charles. Who wants to hear from him?
Everybody, but look, Dave, the Hooligans, the Heroes for Hire coming out here and celebrating in front of 4 large men? That's just stupid. Whoa!
Look at this, and you wonder, normally the Heroes for Hire and the Bulldogs will be on the same page. You wonder how long that'll last here tonight with those title belts on the line.
Yeah, of course, both of these teams do not like the Hooligans, Dave. We know that. But yeah, these teams have to beat each other if they're going to retain or get the titles. And look at this, they're working together still.
Oh, I thought that was going to be an offensive move, but you're right, it was a tandem move.
Look, throwing the Heroes for Hire on top of the Hooligans. The Bulldogs are stupider than I thought, Dave. They have to take out the Heroes to win the titles.
You still like the Hooligans' chances, Chris?
Yes.
4 against 2?
Look at this! John West, look, running 360 flip onto the Hooligans.
I've never seen a move like that from that big a man.
I told you this guy has agility out the yin-yang, Dave, but I don't know if that's going to mean he's going to win the titles.
Unbelievable, and now, like you said, the Bulldogs have softened up the Hooligans for the Heroes for Hire.
Here we go, Jimmy Rockwell double knee, and here comes Zach. What's going on out here? We've seen this before.
Some extra momentum and the big boots to the face.
And Mason Cutter in the corner, and he's getting out of town. But look, the Bulldogs are out there attacking them as they're on the floor.
Now the referee looks a bit perplexed who the legal men are. He doesn't seem to know, and I'm not sure I do either. A full Nelson slam there.
And look at this, West snapping the neck, and here comes Mad Dog.
This could be it, Chris, already.
Get up, come on. Devin, come on.
Only a 1 count. Amazing that Devin was able to kick out so quickly.
Devin Cutter kicking out of that, 3 huge moves in a row by the Bulldogs. These Bulldogs are impressive, Dave.
No doubt about it. Now the Hooligans finally getting their feet back under them. Tag is made, and here comes Mason. I'll call him the uglier of the 2 Hooligans, Chris.
Really?
I don't know. They're both really ugly.
I think they're about equal, Dave. Equally pretty.
Really?
Really?
They're pretty. Well, that's the first time anyone's ever said that. A 2 count there. Another tag is made.
The Hooligans, Dave, tag team aficionados. Look at that. Fast tags in and out. The double headbutt there. They know how to work together. Here we go.
2 count, and boy, I wouldn't think the Heroes for Hire can imagine anything worse than losing their belts without even being in the ring, which is a possibility here.
You're absolutely right, Dave. First pinfall means the first winner. That means they are the new Metro Pro Tag Team Champions. So if in fact the Hooligans pin the Bulldogs or the Bulldogs pin the Hooligans, then the Heroes, they're just left standing in the cold. They don't even have to get pinned to lose their titles.
Again, the Hooligans getting some momentum here. And right as I speak, John West attempted to fight his way out of that corner.
Dave, hasn't it been long enough for the Heroes for Hire? I mean, they've had these titles for a year. I mean, someone like you can't even keep a job for a year. They've kept the titles that long. Look at that drop kick.
I've had 2 different jobs in the last year, Chris.
Exactly.
Oh, yes, well.
If only your jobs and careers last as long as their title reign. Look at this, Mad Dog going to work.
I know you don't like it when a fan favorite ever has a title belt here at Metro Pro, Chris, but you should give him some credit, and look at that move.
I'm just trying to educate the fans, Dave. I'm trying to tell them who they should like. Look at that spinning heel kick by Zach Thompson.
It's a nice change of pace. You go from ripping on the fans, your normal MO, to actually trying to educate. I'm impressed.
Yes. Well, they need a lot of education, Dave. Have you seen some of them here?
They're right back to normal. Excellent, Chris.
As many brain cells as they have teeth, some of them.
Will you leave these fans alone?
Yes, Dave, they're great blue-collar workers.
Thank you. Finally, you're understanding.
Did you buy a T-shirt with that yet? You should trademark that slogan, you big copywriter.
That's a good idea.
Here we go.
Look at sell them for like $1 each here.
Look at this. Devin Cutter raking the eyes of Zach Thompson. That's how you win matches, Dave.
What, cheating?
None of this flippy stuff. Just rake the eyes. It takes them all. It takes them out. Doesn't matter how big you are, small you are.
Oh, huge knife edge chop. You can see the weight difference there. As Devin, the huge chop.
You love these guys, Dave. You were just telling me before the match, you can definitely tell the difference between Devin and Mason.
Oh, and look at this. It's finally happened, and now the Bulldogs are going to be going after the Heroes.
It's about time. You know what? I'm sick of this mutual respect between the Bulldogs and the Heroes for Hire. You're trying to win championships.
Oh.
Look at that. Another flip by John West.
What a dramatic way to enter the ring, and there. 2 different teams able to break it up.
Dave, I can't say enough about the skills of this man, John West. Now, he is being trained by Mad Dog McDowell right now, but wow, man, what kind of raw talent this guy brings. But here comes Mason back in now. The action fast and furious in this 6 men around the ring, Dave.
It's hard to keep up as any man can tag any other man that gets close to their corner. Look at that move, Chris.
Here we go.
Vegas hook, but only a 2 count.
Oh, it's a 2 count, but yeah, Jimmy Rockwell trying to come in, screw up the pinfall for the Cutters. Look at Zach fighting back now.
Oh, come on, ref.
That's why you shave your head, Dave.
That is why I shaved my head, yes.
Is that why?
Yes. I was tired of people ripping me down by my hair.
Here we go.
Again, a 2 count.
I think the great almighty one gave you a haircut, Dave.
Shut up, Chris.
Look at this, throwing Devin Cutter into the wrong corner now. And look, Dave, accidentally, he allows Mad Dog McDowell to tag in, Zach Thompson does, so now he's in.
Definitely an interesting part of this match, and a big suplex there from Mad Dog tagging in now John West.
Look at this, Bulldogs working well together. Look at this tandem move.
Oh,
slamming John West down. Here we go.
You call that move like a slam splash, Chris?
Looked like it, just that extra momentum, that extra leverage. John West coming down on Zach Thompson, but only a 2 count. Referee Skeletor trying to keep things legit here, trying to keep the right men in the ring. It's a hard thing to do.
And again, as I mentioned, getting into the Cutter's corner, and they are allowed to tag themselves in here.
Yeah, if you get into the wrong corner, Dave, I mean, it's pretty hard not to go to a corner where another team's at, so that can allow them to tag themselves in.
Now Mason tags in, but both Cutters in the ring at the moment. Oh, look at that move.
Look at that flapjack on Zach Thompson, and look at them running off the ropes now. Here we go, Dave.
Oh, a double running elbow.
I love these guys. Back splash. Here we go. Off the ropes, flipping on top of Zach.
This may be it, Chris.
Here we go. New champs.
No, Rockwell had to break it up.
No,
thank
cheaters.
Goodness.
Freaking cheaters coming in off the side. That's unfair.
Oh, no, that's a smart move there, Chris. Got to keep the titles at any cost.
These guys thinking they're superheroes, Avengers. Look at that. breaking the chin of Devin, and now the enziguri to the head of Devin. I think this is just unfair.
Zach's got to get the tag here, Chris. He's in a lot of trouble.
That's actually Mason in the ring, Dave. I can't believe you're calling Devin.
Big running clothesline. The tag has been made, and look at Jimmy Rockwell wreaking havoc, Chris.
Rockwell, House of Fire. He's been on the sidelines for a long time. Now he's taking out both the cutters.
Looks like a superhero right now, doesn't he, Chris?
Oh, knees to the chin. And look at Rockwell trying to get the fans behind this, but look, Mad Dog McDowell's coming in, and John West now.
Look at that, illegal moves, unbelievable. I've never seen that from the American Bulldog.
Finally, they want to try to win the titles. And I don't know if Skeletor knows who's correct in there.
Well, the crowd is a bit in shock here, Chris. They usually cheer for everything the Bulldogs do, but I don't think they can believe this turn of events.
Bulldogs getting thrown out now by the cutters. Here we go, Dave. Big boot to the corner, and here Mason and Devin now working over Jimmy Rockwell.
The ropes, huge running elbow.
Uh-oh, Jimmy's in big time trouble now. Look at that boot. Here comes Devin. And Mason, another flip into the corner.
Did you see his head and neck snap, Chris?
Anyone that can take that machine gun arsenal of moves, Dave, is a real man, and I don't think Rockwell's going to take it. Here we go, Mason off. Big boot to the face.
If we know anything about the heroes, they got a ton of heart, Chris, but this could be it.
I think this is it. Look at them posing for the fans, but here comes Thompson. Double drop kick sends both hooligans out.
Oh, that's what those idiots get for posing for the fans.
Idiots.
You think they would have learned by now.
Idiots?
Yes.
Come on, Dave. They were in complete control.
It just cost them the title, Chris.
Look here, the Bulldogs now working over Zach Thompson. Big elbow by John West, and here's the cover. No! But you know what? Skeletor realized that that's the wrong. Zach Thompson's not the legal man. How bad is that for the Bulldogs?
Oh, they had the title won, and Skeletor doing the right thing, but the Bulldogs in disbelief.
Zach Thompson was the guy that flew off the corner. Jimmy Rockwell's the guy that's supposed to be in there now, and the hooligans, that gives them time to come in and just attack the Bulldogs, so they're back out.
Well, watch out, because both heroes for hire are down and out right now, Chris.
Dave, look at this. DDT, elevated DDT by the hooligans, and look, here's the cover.
No!
And yes!
No!
Yes, Devin Cutter with the cover, and we have new tag team champions. Finally, Dave, the Heroes for Hire have been defeated.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick, Chris.
Yes! Now the Cutter family is so happy. You know, finally they have some titles here in Metro Pro Wrestling. Neil Diamond Cutter's still worthless, but these two brothers, they're bringing happiness to the family.
Those belts will never smell the same, Chris.
You kidding me?
No, I'm not.
What,
Finally, these two losers have some gold outside of their teeth.
Oh, they don't have gold teeth. They just don't have teeth. But you know what? They are the greatest tag team champions ever in Metro Pro Wrestling history.
But they just won one match. Come
They're
on.
so great. Coming up, Dave, we're going to hear from Michael Strider and Adam Pearce on their big matchup on June 2nd.
This is disgusting.
This is great.
Hello everybody, my name's Trevor Murdoch. Make sure you catch Metro Pro Wrestling on Metro Sports.
Join Metro Pro Wrestling 24/7 on social media. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/MetroProKC. On Twitter, you can follow us at KC Metro Pro. Our YouTube page is located at youtube.com/KC Metro Pro. And finally, our company website with all of our live event dates over at MetroWrestling.com.
Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. The 8-man tag team again continues, Chris. And Before the break, we did see Matt Murphy illegally get the first pinfall of the match, and of course he's quickly tagged out.
Hey, Matt Murphy did nothing illegal. He pinned Mad Dog 1, 2, 3, and then look at that Hurricane Rana by Seidel and Sterling. This could be trouble.
You're right, Murphy didn't do anything illegal. It was his teammate, the Danimal Dan Walsh, that was grabbing the legs from the outside.
I'm sorry, Dave, I didn't see that. I was watching the shoulders of Mad Dog and Matt Murphy getting the 1, 2, 3.
Whatever, Chris. You're so full of it.
Look at that knee to the midsection of Seidel.
I think Sterling kind of banged up his knee, though, at the same time. What?
Here we go.
Matt Murphy coming back in. He's tagged in twice now when someone was down and helpless, essentially.
Here we go.
So what kind of moves he has in his arsenal.
Yes.
Punch to the guts and Seidel airborne.
Look at that.
And a quick tag.
There you go. That's good. That's good tag team competition.
Maybe
Quick tags in and out.
Maybe an efficient move, I guess you could look at it that way.
Extremely efficient. Look at this. Derek Stone has Seidel by the, looks like a chokehold, but it must not be because he wouldn't cheat.
Well, the referee's giving him the 5 count, Chris, so I think it is an illegal chokehold. Thank you.
Oh, okay. My contacts are blurry.
Oh, really? Yeah, it always seems to happen when someone you like is doing something illegal, which happens frequently, by the way.
Bam! How's your coconut there, huh, Snuka? Here we go.
Doesn't look like it's too good. Fortunately, Seidel has the hair to help him a little bit with the impact.
Unfortunately, Seidel's seeing stars like the ones on his back right now thanks to Stone.
Uh-oh. Fans used to love the choo-choo. Now it's just insane and annoying, Chris.
It's even better now. It's like a crazy, out-of-control freight train. Look, that doesn't connect.
Freight train just ran off the tracks. Now Bull Schmidt with a huge running clothesline. And another.
Oh, no. Bull Schmidt. This guy's been a big-time competitor for years. A former champion of World League
What's this
Wrestling.
here?
Check it, this missile.
Awesome move.
Come on, kick out. And look at Derek, rolls over. The momentum carried him over.
Oh, he's got all that weight, but
Yes!
Seidel. Wait, he got him?
He got Seidel.
Oh, I thought Seidel rolled out. I guess it was just a hair too late.
The momentum, and look, Seidel's claiming that he pulled his dice, but no way. There was no momentum that kept Derek Stone. And look, Mark Sterling right in there efficiently, right after Bull Schmidt.
Oh, Team Strider really up against it now. 2 versus 4 for the good guys tonight, and this does not look good for Team Michael Strider. Looking for revenge tonight, also looking for that title shot we've been talking about, but things don't look good at all. It's just him and Bull Schmidt now against the 4 jerks in the other corner, Chris.
Jerks, they're called Team Murphy, and according to what I see, it's 4 on 2. So I'd rather be jerks and win, okay? Here we go. Bull Schmidt back into the corner. He's holding his back. Matt Murphy, the history with Matt Murphy and Bull Schmidt in the Midwest is second to none. And look at him. Just what I've seen before, just dominating Bull.
I'm just glad to see him in the ring, Chris. Uh-oh.
He's been in the ring several times. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's been for a combined 40 seconds, Chris.
So?
Oh! He scouted that move. Bull likes to do the dive into the junk.
But you know what happened, Dave?
Commissioner got the knee up, Chris.
No, he didn't. The commissioner has an industrial strength cup on.
Oh, he really did do his scouting.
He did.
By the way, how do you know he's wearing a cup?
Because he told me. He said he knows Bull Schmidt goes down for the low blows, and he doesn't want anybody to get that upper hand on him for doing something illegal, so that's what he did.
Wow, maybe the commissioner's smarter than I gave him credit for. Still think he's a coward, but he must be pretty smart.
Dave, he is a best-selling author, okay? If you had a Kindle, if you were good enough to have one of those, maybe you'd read some of his books. Your kids know how to read yet?
No, Chris. They're in kindergarten and younger.
Here we go. That's beside the point. Snapmare by the Danimal, and continuing to work over that back of Bull Schmidt. If there's one weakness of Bull, it's his back. You know, just years and years of just being pounded into that canvas. And Danimal knows exactly what he's doing too.
Think the Danimal will try to hook up with any of the hotties here at Turner Rec Center like he used to do on MTV, Chris?
He doesn't have to try to hook up with anybody. He has to use some repellent away from some of these people around here. I don't think any of them are up to his caliber, no.
There's some beautiful ladies here.
We're talking about Medea?
Remember last show, Medea was here, yes.
Medea's not beautiful, okay? Medea's Medea. Medea's a man dressed as a woman. And look, Sterling with his dropping like he moved the knee pad, drops the knee on the jaw and face. And Bull Schmidt.
Bull Schmidt, you see him kicking there. He's in agony right now. Just really suffering a lot of damage there in the face and just slammed face first into the mat. This could be it here.
Oh, 4 on 1. Oh, almost made it 4 on 1. Can you imagine all 4 members of Team Murphy versus Michael Strider? How great was
I
that?
hope we don't have to see that because that would be awful for Michael Strider.
Hopefully just two guys to take his legs, two guys to take his arms, and just pull them apart. Just like back in the
This is the medieval
days.
times, Chris.
No, that would be great.
Not going to be decapitated here at the ring.
That would be so much fun to watch.
Shut up, Chris.
Here we go.
Schmidt trying to fight his way out. Talk
Belly.
about a guy in desperate need of a tag here.
Belly to back suplex there, and Bull, he still looks like he's seeing stars if you ask me.
Doesn't know where he's at right now.
Look at Sterling. Spear.
Oh, he misses though. Good move by Bull.
Come on. And look at Bull. Schmidt happens. He hits the stunner.
It's got to be it, Chris.
Oh, no.
Maybe close to getting more even than we are. It's now 2 versus 3.
Come on, and the Danimal comes right in on Bull, and Bull is seeing stars. Look at that kick by Dan. Come on, look at him. Look, Dan's just mocking him. Yes! And Dan willed him to fall down.
I don't like this guy. He's a little brat, Chris.
You kidding me? He's an MTV guy.
Exactly. Thank you.
You grew up watching MTV all the time. You wanted to be on Real World.
Shut
You're
up.
just jealous.
What are you talking about?
You were like,
MTV's for idiots.
I remember when we first met, you were like, if I was only on the Real World, maybe some of these girls would talk to me, and it just never happened.
Shut up, Chris. That's not true at all.
Here we go.
Sure.
Hands on the outside. Oh, flip back in by Bull.
It's like the Danimal's reality TV success isn't doing him a lot of good here at the moment.
Oh, no, Dan.
He's got to be out on his feet here.
Look at that killer lariat there.
Cover it, Bull.
Oh, Bull just didn't have the strength. Here comes Strider.
Thought he could have ended it there. Danimal's really kind of disoriented right now at the moment.
Oh, look at that. Raises the shoulder and elbow into Strider. And check this out. Tilt-a-whirl DDT, look at that.
Wow, Danimal, what a move, and he was down and out just moments ago.
It's over.
Oh, it's the longest 2 count I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness. You know what, Strider finally in the match. The guy's been a big chicken over there on the apron. He hadn't been in this match
What
forever.
match are you watching here?
The other three, these three guys almost got pinned before he even got back in. Are you kidding me? Here we go. Is the Danimal doing it again? One more. Oh, blocked.
Strider able to stop it. Look at that slap to the back. Here we go.
Oh no! The Strider
2,
spiral.
3. Danimal's not kicking out of that one, and now we're all even.
The Strider spiral taking out the Danimal, but thank goodness Derek Stone comes right in, and we know who wins this match. Derek Stone. How many times does he take out Michael Strider? We saw Derek Stone beat Strider for the title just a couple of months ago.
If history is any indication, then Derek Stone has had a pretty good advantage in this series. You're right.
Here we go. Okay. Come on, Derek. Finish her off. Yes. I know what this is, Dave. It's the dreaded curb stomp.
Oh.
Yes. Right on the sternum, the back of the head. Here we go. The General. The General. Yes. The General claw in the mouth of Michael Strider. This is submission
Referee's
move.
giving him the 5 count, though, Chris.
That's
It's
a
an illegal
submission
choke.
move.
I know. I'm telling you.
Come on. Yes.
If he didn't waste so much time talking to his hand, he could end this match, Chris.
No, the General tells him what to do, and it always works. And look at that. Strider just going down low. That's just cheap.
Strider's in a lot of trouble, though, despite that move. Champion in complete control at the moment.
Come on, Stone. Here we go. The train is pulling out of the station.
Failed once earlier.
Here we go. It's going to look like Boxcar Willie when Stone's done, but no.
He didn't learn from his mistakes, did he, Chris? Taking too much time on that dumb train. Now
He used to
Bull's
love
back
that.
in. No, I never liked that stupid move.
Oh, that's a lie. That's a big boot by second big boot by Bull.
Champion is wobbly here.
How much punishment can he take? Oh my goodness. Check out that sit-down slam.
I guess is it. Oh,
Look at Murphy tried to help, but he got caught in the ropes.
that sounds about right. I guess it was accidentally caught in the ropes. I'm sure he wanted to get in and get involved.
I'm sorry, Dave. We're all not perfect like you.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
That was sarcastic. You're far from perfect.
Bull Schmidt, quick tag. Champ's in a lot of trouble.
Here we go. Finally.
He accidentally tags Matt Murphy, and he doesn't want any part of Michael Strider.
But Stone's in trouble. Stone has just been beaten badly by Strider and Bull Schmidt.
Look at the commissioner, Chris. He doesn't want to get in the ring. What do you have to say for yourself now, huh?
Look at Strider with his tape. What's going on there?
Why are you trying to distract people with shiny objects here, Chris? The coward's finally getting in, and the crowd here at Turner Rec Center wants some blood.
He's in. He came in. Look, he's telling the referee, I'm the commissioner. You don't let this guy cheat. And that would be the same,
He probably tells the commissioner not to let him touch him either. He's so scared to get hurt here. He goes, Michael Strider's going to kick his butt here tonight.
Did you hear what he just called Matt Murphy? I can't even repeat
We can't say it on TV, Chris.
Those kind of words can't make this show.
Never.
Here we go. Oh, look at this. Matt Murphy submitted?
What?
He tapped.
Oh my, I knew this guy was a coward. I had no idea he was this big of a coward.
He tapped out?
There's your hero, Chris.
No, but
there's your hero, Chris.
I guess it makes sense.
It makes sense.
He's using his head.
He's the biggest chicken I've ever seen in my life.
He's playing mind games with Strider.
Yeah, pretending to be a huge chicken and screw your team over is not a mind game.
The only problem is that now Derek Stone's left to the Wolves. Oh, Schmidt happens again.
Stone's on his feet, but he's out on his feet here.
And now the Strider spiral. Back-to-back finishing maneuvers.
And the champion is down and out. Big win for Team Strider here in Tag Team again, and Matt Murphy continues to reveal his true colors.
Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for Derek Stone. I mean, obviously Matt Murphy's just playing mind games with Strider, but sadly, I guess that Derek Stone is just going to be in trouble. He's the one that's in trouble, just indirectly, Dave.
Not only did Matt Murphy cost his team a win, he cost himself and Derek Stone title shots, and he also exposed himself to be one of the biggest cowards in wrestling history, Chris.
You know, when a man comes to the end of his career, when you announce your retirement, there's all kinds of feelings and thoughts that come to your mind, Adam Pearce. After my announcement that this is going to be my last match, after I went out and challenged you and you accepted and the paperwork was signed, the outpouring of emotion, well-wishers, what could have been, what should have been, what was, has been phenomenal. But it still comes down to June 2nd, Adam Pearce. Everybody knows that I'm a big sports fan. Everybody knows I'm a huge pro wrestling fan. Everybody knows I like boxing. Everybody knows I like MMA. I'm a big movie fan as well. I like the movies. The other day, I was in my beautiful house with my beautiful wife, and a movie called Bull Durham came on Netflix. Now, if you've never seen Bull Durham, it is a story about a man named Crash Davis, who was a minor league baseball player his whole career, and he was a damn good baseball player, but never quite made it up to the major leagues for any length of time. The reasoning why, no one could explain. The reason he couldn't stay there, no one could explain. It was just one of those things that happen in life. See, the cream doesn't always rise to the top, Adam Pearce, and we know that in wrestling better than anything. Crash Davis spent his whole career in the minor leagues, hopping from minor league team to minor league team, from small town to small town, playing in front of medium to small size crowds. Whenever somebody needed an experienced veteran to come in and work with the young kids and show them what it was like to be a professional wrestler, he did it. Or a baseball player, he did it. That's me. That is the career of Michael Strider. Never made it to the big leagues, never made it to the big show for any length of time, but I hopped around from town to town and place to place because I loved professional wrestling just like Crash Davis and Bull Durham loved baseball. Now, Adam Pearce, if that's my lot in life and that's how I'm supposed to go out, then fine. I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory, and I'm going to take you along for the ride and make you an example. Because what most people don't understand, Adam Pearce, is that you at one time were the big shot caller for the third biggest professional wrestling organization in this country called Ring of Honor. Now, at that time, you had the opportunity to come to the Midwest and see talent like myself. Don't like them, but you had talent like Jeremy Wyatt and Mark Sterling at your beck and call. But did you take a chance? Did you give Kansas City and St. Louis wrestling even the biggest, smallest chance to come and perform? We're better than your boys. I'm better than you are. But no, you stuck to the status quo. You booked people from New York. You booked people from LA. And you left the Midwest alone. So still, you had your chance to showcase the world the talent that we have here, but yet you refused for whatever reason you want to give and whatever reason you could find in your heart. But now I'm mad. I'm at the end of my career. I realize I'm never going to grab that huge brass ring, and I am very pissed off about it, Adam Pearce. So June 2nd, in my final match, in front of my family, in front of my friends, in front of every single member of the Strider Nation within a 1,000-mile radius, I'm going to make you pay for your sins and the sins of the professional wrestling world that's neglected the Kansas City wrestling scene for so long. I'm not in the shape I used to be. I don't have the heart that I used to have, but this fist still works, and that knee still works, and this mind still works, and this heart still beats blood. And if you want to beat me on June 2nd in my last match in my hometown, Adam Pearce, please come ready to kill me, because that's what it's going to take.
You know, I've come to expect a lot of things in life, but one of those things was not to hear a grown man cry. And certainly not you, Michael Strider, but that's exactly what I got, didn't I? Here you are, on the cusp of retirement, looking to walk out of an industry that you've given so many years to, and all you could think to talk about is how that proverbial glass ceiling was so close for you to break through, but you just couldn't do it. Pathetic. I listened to it more than once because I could not believe my ears. Or if someone had a box of tissues and Kleenex, maybe you could dab the tears running down your face. Well, come June 2nd, if you show up with that same pathetic, tired dog outlook, you have something else running down your face. In fact, you might want to think twice about showing up, because all you've done with that piece of sob story has made my job a hell of a lot easier. Because I now know on June 2nd, when I look across the ring from you, that I'm going to see a defeated man. Your attitude says that you're done. And we all knew that after June 2nd you would be. But I didn't expect that in the weeks prior, looking at the biggest match of your life, that you'd already had quit. Here's a little bit of advice. I'm 4 times the heavyweight champion of the world, something you know all too well. If you step in a ring with me at the Turner Rec in Kansas City on June 2nd, with self-loathing in the pit of your stomach as opposed to a fire burning in your heart, you're in for one hell of a rough night. So between now and then, I'd urge you to get up in the morning and look in the mirror and gaze into your eyes. Find something that used to make you tick. Find something that used to make you go.
The Turner Recreation Commission is a full-service recreation facility located in Kansas City, Kansas. Program offerings include youth and adult sports, boxing, karate, dance, tumbling, cheerleading, fine arts, childcare, youth and adult fitness classes, 50-plus programs, a fitness center, year-round aquatic programs, birthday parties, rentals, and much, much more. For more information about TRC and their programs, please visit their website at turnerrec.org. Metro Pro Wrestling is brought to you in part by Pizza Shuttle, the best pizza place in Lawrence, Kansas since it opened its doors in 1984. Open 7 days a week until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. on the weekend. Order online at pizza-shuttle.com or give them a call at 785-842-1212. Pizza Shuttle, a proud sponsor of Metro Pro Wrestling.
Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. Some big words. Last segment for Michael Strider and Adam Pearce, and now another loudmouth. Showtime
I
Bradley
love
Charles.
this guy. This guy is so great, Dave. Look how much effort he puts into his outfits. He loves to come out here dressed for success for all his fans.
What's this new segment called, Chris? Nap time? Is that
It's Showtime, Dave. You know it.
I thought it was nap time. I thought he was going to talk and put the fans to sleep like he normally does.
You know, I told you earlier in the show, Dave, your jokes are stupid.
Yeah, but
Okay?
people love them.
They're not funny at all. Retro Rick and Crusher and all these Raiders boys.
Yeah, they
think,
love 'em.
Yeah, they think it's funny.
See, exactly.
You seen their
Playing
IQ?
the audience, Chris.
Yeah. You're playing to the audience.
See, the
Bring-
hillbilly Jim guy loves my jokes too.
Bring some Colgate if you want to play the audience, okay? Here's Showtime. Bradley Charles, Dave, in his new segment here on Metro Pro Wrestling called, accordingly, appropriately enough, It's Showtime.
So what are we going to hear from this jerk, Chris? What's this all about?
Dave, he's told me he has major plans for today, major plans for the future, and he just wants everybody to know, Dave. That's the kind of guy he is.
Just wake me up when he's done, huh?
Go to sleep. It's better without you.
Welcome to a brand new segment here on Metro Pro Wrestling. It's showtime!
Yeah!
Shut up, Chris.
Starring me, SBC. This is my show. Please, exit my ring. Thank you.
Get out, scrub.
Now, I know you idiots are wondering why they gave SBC his own showgram.
I'm wondering.
And the answer is very simple. It's because Showtime is a winner. Bradley Charles is a champion. And quite frankly, I am better than each and every one of you.
Well, I already knew that. I mean, you didn't have to say that on the show.
I think they're telling him this show sucks, Chris.
SBC.
I can't just
Now I hear all the
SBC.
rumors, all the rumblings with you, the fans, even though I don't care what you really have to say because you're a bunch of idiots. I hear the whispers with the boys in the back saying that SBC is a paper champion.
No way.
Saying that Showtime is a one-trick pony. Well, I am here to tell you that that is not the case. I can beat anyone on any given night, and I don't need the long kiss goodnight to do it.
Blah, blah, blah.
He doesn't need the long kiss goodnight, Dave? Oh, the stupid yes chancer here? Hey, this isn't Daniel Bryan, it's somebody better.
So, you people want a show, I'm gonna put on a show for you. And I'm going to debut a brand new finishing move just to send you idiots home happy.
Yes! A new move, Dave!
So we
That's
have
great.
a lot of talent here at Metro Pro. Oh, and after I win my match here, then I'm gonna go on later on and win the Metro Pro Royale and become the new heavyweight champion. And there's nothing that you idiots can do about it.
It's true, it's destiny.
But we have a lot of good talent in the back. You know, we've had ACH, and we've had Davey Vega, and we have, you know, the Heroes for Hire, and the Hooligans, and the Bulldogs, and Mike Seidel. Oh, sorry, Mike Seidel. I guess you won't be around for the summer of Showtime.
Summer of Showtime summer, baby.
Yeah, I heard him. You don't need to repeat everything he says, Chris, you stupid Mark.
This show is nuts. I can't even say that.
You people have no respect, no class, and you should be on your knees bowing down to Showtime.
I don't think that's going to happen, big guy.
Dave, get
But
off
let's
your
go ahead
knees.
and let's get a challenger out here. I'm going to debut a brand new move, and it will be for the NWA Kansas Championship.
Who's he going to take on, Chris? I didn't know there was a match here tonight.
Someone out of the back.
Well, he's called it himself, Dave, but he is going to, the Metro Pro Royale, Dave, for the Metro Pro Championship next week on Metro Pro Wrestling Television. But, oh, look at this. Double duty tonight. John West coming out here to take on SBC, Dave.
He was already in a war, Chris, and pretty banged up from that match earlier that saw the Hooligans claim the Metro Pro Tag Team titles, and I guess if you have another chance to win gold, you'll come out even if you're not 100%.
Well, Dave, I talked about it. This guy's an up-and-comer, man. Agility off the through the roof. He is a great guy. American Fury, John West, but does he really think he has a shot? Even if he didn't have another match, Dave, I don't think he has a shot.
Oh, an SBC with a cheap shot attacking John West from behind to get things started, and he definitely has the size and strength advantage, Chris, does John West, so.
I would almost say he has the agility factor. I mean, this guy, I've seen moves this guy does that I haven't seen really anybody in Metro Pro do.
Well, he's also got the fans behind him. As far as I know, he's probably smarter than SBC and better on the mic.
Definitely not smarter.
So what does SBC have on him? I don't see anything.
He's got brains. He's got Dave. The guy's obviously in peak physical condition. Here we go, Bulldog time. There's a Bulldog for the Bulldog, Dave.
Yeah, your jokes are real funny too, Chris.
No, it's not a joke. That's me telling you how it is. I'm descriptive. I'm a color commentator. Look at that big elbow drop. Another one on the back of John West.
Maybe you should try being a neutral broadcast journalist for once.
That's way too boring, Dave.
John West down and out right now as SBC dragging him back up to his feet. Big elbow to the spine.
And look, we're already seeing it, Dave. John West, you already talked about it. He had a 20-minute match earlier for the Metro Pro Tag Team titles. Now he's out here. God bless his heart. He wants to come out here and try to win a singles title. The NWA Kansas title is a big title for him. But you know what, Dave? I just don't think he has the gas in the tank for this.
Huge knife edge chop there from SBC. What's he going to do now, Chris?
Look at this. Irish whip into the corner. There goes the big man. Huge drop kick by Showtime.
SBC complete control right now. He's going to go for another cover. Hooks the leg, and again, only a 2 count.
SBC can't believe how slow Skeletor is, neither can I.
He's not slow, Chris. He's special.
Look, he doesn't like how they're all cheering John West, but you know what? SBC's used to adversity, Dave. Look at that big snap suplex on West.
SBC talked a big game, and he certainly brought his A game thus far in complete control over John West.
Man, I love this guy, Dave. The NWA Kansas title couldn't be around the waist of a better representative than SBC. And look at John West. Dave, I've seen you grovel like this around women.
Shut up, Chris.
Big forearm to the back of John West. What, that's not true?
No, only in my first engagement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Second one didn't get down on the knee.
Oh, that's classless. Look at that. I love that. I love it when he does the splits, Dave. Hey, this guy knows how to entertain. He's so charismatic. Here's a cover. It's over.
Never thought I'd hear you say you love it when you watch a shirtless dude do the splits, but we just heard it, folks.
Dave,
mark the tape for the archives.
It's part of his motif, Dave. Look at this. Smashing the face of John West. And John, buddy, I just don't think he had a chance. He had just too much going on tonight. Here we go.
Oh, it's still not over, Chris.
I can't believe he's kicking out. I mean, come on, John. Just let it go. Wait, but SBC, Dave, he said he was going to debut a new finishing maneuver. I've yet to see that.
Well, based on what we know about him, it's probably something very cocky and arrogant, Chris.
Well, maybe, Dave. I call it confidence.
Maybe.
Here we go. Look, a 450 splash, maybe? A la Too Cold Scorpio? Here we go. Here we go. I can't wait to see this. Oh, wait.
You idiots don't deserve to see it.
Say the fans don't deserve the move, Chris.
They don't deserve. You're right. He is right. They don't deserve to see anything new.
Wait, 2 minutes ago you were so excited for his new finisher.
Excited for me. Look at this small package. Here we go.
Oh, God, that would have been great.
Oh, big boot. Look at John West is woken up. Check this out. Backslide. No. Finally, barely kicks out.
John West may have been playing a little fast. Look at that, Chris.
Oh, my goodness, Dave. The back of the head, the neck of SBC, and John he's woken up, Dave. American Fury's furious.
Could be a great ending to the show, Chris.
No!
Look at that slam.
Spinebuster, powered by, look at this. Come on.
Wow, momentum has shifted dramatically in this match. It looked like John West was done for. Now SBC is in a world of hurt.
Oh, John West still holding his neck, Dave, but we've seen this before. Is he going to try his big moonsault, the big man? Dave, if he hits this, it's over! Oh. And look, he landed wrong. He hurt his left knee, Dave.
Yes, he did, Chris. And that could really change the course of this match. John West was in complete control.
Is the referee going to call for the bell? I mean, he's in obvious pain. Look at SBC, the gentleman, just hanging back, Dave.
Yeah, I'm shocked by this, by the way.
Look, maybe they should call it.
I don't think John West wants to do it when he's in a title match here.
I'm sure he tweaked it earlier in that tag team title match, and now he misses that moonsault, and now his left knee could have shattered his kneecap.
Oh, what a cheap shot.
Well, the match is still going on. What do you want him to do?
This jerk.
Here you go. What, the single leg crab, Dave? Look, this has got to be it, the finishing maneuver he was talking about.
I don't know. Maybe he just broke it out so he could be as vicious as possible here with John West and that left knee banged up.
What a perfect opportunity for a submission hold, Dave.
Although West got to the ropes, Chris.
No, come on, get him off the ropes. Look, Dave,
that's not legal.
This is what his teacher Lance Storm used to do, the single leg Boston Crab, and he's tapping out.
He had to break the hold, Chris. He never broke it.
SBC, Kansas
Shut up,
champion.
Chris. Nobody wants to hear your dumb chant.
He is still the NWA Kansas champion with this victory, with this new finishing maneuver, Dave. That single leg Boston Crab, that's got to be in memory of his teacher, his trainer, Lance Storm.
Wow, it was a great finishing move, and God, I hate this guy.
This has been a production of Metro Sports and Time Warner Cable, Kansas City.